trying to go? Crazy worm. You even got another friend over there. Hard to see. But I think it's about time to finish clearing out, cleaning up, getting all this stuff prepped and ready so we can move that. All right, welcome back to the journey, friends. So hopefully you had a great weekend, kind of jumping in. Well, I guess this is coming to you Wednesday. So for us, it's actually the weekend. We're getting out here. We're cleaning up this stuff, just getting stuff prepped to get this stuff moved around. And if you caught, I had posted a silent film in the works, I guess, of like Charlie Chaplin, you know, that style. So get over there. Is done for a reason, right? Is our channel. We love to talk, y'all. I love to talk. A lot of the channels that I watch doing kind of the same things that we're doing, they also love to talk. So yeah, I'm not going to change that. And if folks are coming in being rude and leaving us rude comments or whatnot, or just not being nice in general, then I'm just going to make those go away. And if you're going to continue to do that, I'll just block you from the channel. That's it. That's yeah, no reason for folks to be mean and rude. So but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the old tractor and get stuff going. I have some trees to move, I have some junk to move, I have just, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff that needs to get done, and then just continue flattening out the land, doing the best we can, but then also getting this area right here prepped and flattened out for the shed. So let's just let's see how much we can get done today, and then I'll probably have to bring you all back probably, I don't know, it might be Monday, because we normally don't get out here and do stuff on a Sunday. But yeah, anyway, let's get busy, folks. Gladis has to do that once she gets back from dropping off one of our kiddos' friends. They had a sleepover last night. So those actually belong to my mom. That's why I'm bringing them over here. Putting those next to her stuff, just like that. Pretty simple. Basically all the trash has been taken up. I've been moving a lot of these rocks. Obviously I didn't show you all that because we've already done video of showing this, right? So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and backed into the spot here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire up the backhoe, and then I'm just gonna start bringing some of this dirt down, because if you kind of see the level, right, of where the ground is, ultimately down there to here, 80 feet, right? I want to be able to leave a spot open for an 80-foot shop, roughly. I think that's what eventually we'd like to go with. I don't know if it's going to end up being like a two-parter, to where it's one building first and then a second building added to it, or if we'll just go ahead and do the whole thing all as one. But the only thing with that is the automotive side. I want that to be a 16-foot building, 16 foot tall, right? I want it to be taller, and then everything else just being either the standard like 12, at most 14, but for the automotive side, because I want that to be a high bay. And then because it's automotive and then woodworking, well, the woodworking side, I would like to be able to have basically like building a room into it, right? And then having storage up above. So if that whole building down there for automotive and woodworking is all the same height, then I can build like a little mezzanine area, and then on top of the mezzanine is storage. Underneath the mezzanine is woodworking, if that makes sense, right? But anyway, that's future stuff, right? Things that I'm prepping for. That's what the whole reason of moving all this stuff around is to prep for that shop. So, but to be able to get the ground level to be pretty close to the same, right? I don't have the equipment needed for that other than a water level, right? I do have a water, if you see that orange bucket over there by the playhouse, that's a water level. And then I can always take that to kind of check and see, right, until I'm able to buy the equipment. But I'm just going to get it close, okay? So I do know that I need to take down, quite a bit of dirt over here to try to get it down, not at the concrete level, but at the dirt level below it, because all this is coming out. All right, so let's fire up the old backhoe and let's just start moving some of that dirt this way. And just like that, we're getting basically a hole in the ground. Starting to get it leveled out. And like I said, there's going to be a little section right here in the middle, basically like where the stump is at. But I also need to double check my measurements, because like I said, I do want to be able to have an 80-foot shot. So be able to know is like exactly how far do I need to dig going that direction, right? But you can kind of see over here kind of what I'm going for. So hopefully there's no snakes or anything over here. But you can kind of see like where this was already cut in. I mean, obviously there's a lot of grass back here, but even some of this here, dirt will be getting flattened out and such. But eventually, right, I'm going to have to cut into this. That's why I said that this tree will go away. So that will just continue going all the way, basically where I've been digging there, right? So all of this dirt here will come out, all this sticks, rocks, and everything, stump. So just a little bit at a time. That's really all I can do. I don't have like super huge big equipment. Obviously the bigger equipment would be able to do this a lot faster, but hey, I'm happy with what I got. If it takes me, you know, a few weeks to do this versus a couple days, hey, that's fine. I'm still getting it done, right? So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get back to work. I had you set up over here, right? But man, these batteries, they just don't last. So I'm just gonna get some work done, and then I'll show you what it looks like here in a little bit when I'm done. All right, here we are into a new day. Actually ran out of fuel in the tractor. I didn't run out, but it's getting low. The gas light was flashing, so I need to actually run in town to go get some more fuel. And this morning, Gladys came out to do her normal routine of feeding the chickens and letting Giggles out, because she stays in the coop at night. And then she decided to go missing this morning for about, what, 30 minutes?
Yeah. Missed her bath and everything.
Yeah, she missed the filling up of the bath. And what do we have a feeling she's doing?
Probably laying an egg. Probably laying an egg.
So the kiddo took out the trash this morning, and going out, they're like, well, she was walking out of the tall grass over here. So I did walk through that whole area. We went and checked the creek, went and checked the pond.
But never inside.
Yeah, I mean, I walked the perimeter on the inside of the fence. Obviously the fence is only 50% done. We still got to do the back and this side over here. But I did walk the perimeter.
Normally she responds when we yell for her name.
Yeah.
She didn't.
So now we're gonna kind of walk through here. I mean, we do kind of see like where she goes, and I'm pretty sure that this area is still gonna be filled with possibly snakes and other things. So
We're wearing boots.
yeah, we're both wearing boots and pants. So we're just going to continue coming over here to look and see. Well, she's following us, so maybe if we get close, she'll be like, hey, get away from there. Don't know. I don't see nothing. Oh, I think I do.
You found it?
I think so.
You found it?
My goodness gracious.
You found a lot?
Oh, no, just one.
Oh my god.
Look at the size of that thing.
She's a girl! I told y'all!
Yeah, we still weren't 100% certain, but now we are.
She's it. And she's right next over there.
Yeah. And I literally walked right there. There's the fence, right? That's only about, what, 15, 20 feet? Did not see her.
We need to cut grass.
So.
We're going to need to cut grass.
Or get some sheep. Well, yeah, to cut grass in here, I have to take the backhoe off. So
yeah, if you can do that.
I need to finish getting out. I need to finish getting out at least this one stump, because that's what's going to affect me being able to do stuff over there. Obviously, I'm using the backhoe for making the landing for the shed. I mean, to me, that's a little more important right now than cutting grass. But
I think that's her first egg because she's never done this.
Yeah.
Ever. So.
The thing is ginormous, y'all.
Oh.
But
I see you.
Here you go.
Oh my goodness. Look what you did. No wonder you were super quiet.
Man, I wouldn't be quiet if that thing came out of me.
Well, she was like, I know, right? Gosh. Well, there's like poop there. Yeah, this must have been her first time. She's never done this.
Nope.
So now I know if she doesn't come to me in the morning, she's out here laying an egg.
Yep.
Why are you so random? You have other places to lay eggs.
Yeah, even the house she can go into.
Yeah.
But she wants to be out here in this grass. All right. Well.
You found her mystery.
Found it. So now we got to head off to the store and go get some diesel. Okay, so we made it back from the store and the tractor's all fueled up and such. I was gonna get back out here, so we have rain coming, right? So with that being said, I wanted to finish doing this stump. That's one of the things that I wanted to work on. But all of this up here is actually going to take me a few more days, right? And we actually have rain coming. On the forecast, it's calling for about 1.5 inches of rain between Monday and Tuesday. So, with that being said, I have a lot of stuff that I need to cut, right? Grass-wise, weeds, and just things, especially now that we know Giggles is laying eggs and stuff like that. Well, I didn't want to take this off yet because of all the work that I'm going to be doing, but I need to take it off so I can put the flail mower on to get out here and cut all this stuff. It's her fault, right? So now I'm going to learn how to go ahead and take this thing off, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to move it over here to the road by the side of the house. I'll drop it off over there, and then we'll go over yonder and grab the flail mower. So, yeah. We'll see what happens.
almost done mixing here. As you can tell, I can always know when I'm done.
Just like that, backhoe is back on. I did not show that. It's my first time. Definitely harder putting it on than it is taking it off. So, but I think I got it figured out for the most part. The more I do it, the better I'll get. So anyway, that's it. That's what we got for you. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this journey today. Actually, a couple days, right? But anyway, we definitely thank y'all for following in. Share us out. Help us grow. It's greatly appreciated. Hit that like if you've made it this far. It's greatly appreciated again. And also helps the algorithm type stuff. Leave us a comment. We always like those for the most part. And then, yeah, that's it. So last but not least, if you'd like to stick around a little bit further on this journey we call life, go ahead and check out this video we have right here, or the whole year's playlist over on this side. Continues to grow as the year progresses. And then the icons at the top make it easy to subscribe both here and to our side channel. Go check that out. It's greatly appreciated. And then last but not least, always get out there. Thank a veteran every chance you get. Not only on Veterans Day. We'll see you on the next one. Later, friends.